From the nation's capital and the capital of high school football in America,
what better way to kick off the 2008 Virginia high school football season than with a matchup between two of the top 4 teams in the state before the school year even gets started. The first classes of the year aren't until next week, but tonight we had the Stonebridge Bulldogs, who came in ranked 10th in the nation by USA Today and 3rd in the state of Virginia by MaxPreps.com. They are the defending 2007 state champions in Virginia Division 5 high school football. Playing quarterback tonight for the Bulldogs, returning senior Patrick Thompson, who threw 4 touchdown passes just 9 months ago to lift his Stonebridge team to a 38-0 blowout in the state title game. Patrick is coached by his dad, Mickey Thompson, and that is what he shares in common with his counterpart across the field. Bryn Renner is one of the top quarterbacks in the country, and he is coached by his dad, NFL great Bill Renner. The two of them brought the West Springfield Spartans on the road to Ashburn, Virginia this evening in what looked to be on paper the best matchup Northern Virginia would have all year long. West Springfield came in ranked 4th in the state by MaxPreps. However, tonight did not turn out to be the game that everyone was expecting. Things got off to a bad start for West Springfield early as Andy Stallings dropped the opening kick and it rolled out of bounds, giving the Spartans the ball for the first time inside their own 10-yard line. Bryn Renner, though, came out firing on all cylinders on the first drive, completing 6 of 8 passes, but right away the West Springfield receivers seemed to be waiting to get hit after each catch. After completing 6 of his first 7, Renner fired out in the flat, and Andrew Ensell stepped in front of Brandon Bailey, picked Bryn's pass off and headed the other way. He fumbled the ball forward, and Tom Olson picked it up, and he got 15 more, getting it down to the West Springfield 5-yard line. Watch who makes the tackle here. Bryn Renner takes Ansel down, jarring the ball away from him, and by the time Olson was able to scoop it up, Bryn Renner got back up and brings down Olson as well. On the Stonebridge first offensive play from scrimmage, Patrick Thompson goes in easily to put the Bulldogs up 7-0. Then on the next kick, Andy Stallings, again, not yet ready to put the game face on. He fumbles this kick, picks it up, then he gets out close to the 20-yard line. Bryn Renner still playing great football. He avoids a sack here and hits Fabrice Cabringa on a seam. That picks up 39 yards and moves the Spartans to the Stonebridge 41. But the Spartan players not yet responding to Renner's leadership. Brandon Bailey has a couple of yards here, and then he's manhandled. Watch Brandon Bailey's feet here. He should be pushing forward through that wedge of 3 linemen, keeping his feet moving. Instead, his feet are dead still, and as a result, he's headed the wrong direction. The very next offensive play for Stonebridge. The Spartans defense just grabbing at Michael Prince. Well, that's not going to bring anybody down. He takes a center screen pass 92 yards and puts Stonebridge up 14-0 with 6:56 left in the first quarter. Then on Stonebridge's third offensive play from scrimmage, Patrick Thompson finds his twin brother Zach on a seam. Zach just cruises 40 more yards with 2 safeties chasing him. It seemed that the defense didn't want to tackle anybody in the first quarter. 3 plays for Stonebridge, 3 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Bryn Renner continued to make great pitches. Tucker Tobin running softly up the sideline. Then Andy Stallings grabs one. Renner avoids a blitz, rolls right. He finds Cabringa behind everybody, but Fabrice can't hang on. Renner continues to be consistent. Andy Stallings beginning to realize he can beat these guys. He puts on a move and struggles forward to the 40 of Stonebridge. Renner hits Brandon Bailey. He gets hit low and upended, but the other Spartans beginning to warm up. Renner still hot. Buys some time. Then fires a strike to Tucker Tobin. That moves the Spartans down to the Stonebridge 30. Then watch this pass. Renner gives a play fake to Brandon Bailey. Throws a beautiful pass to the corner of the end zone to Tucker Tobin for a touchdown. This play was called back due to a penalty on the Spartans, but Renner never blinked. The next play, he buys some more time, showing great effort, then throws a beautiful pass to Fabrice Cabringa for a touchdown. This one counts. It's 21-7, still first quarter. But the next kickoff, Spartans just did not want to tackle anyone. Arm tackling and grabbing at Daniel Allen. He brings the kickback 40 yards out to his own 44. Gives Stonebridge great field possession. Later that drive, early second quarter, Michael Prince has one hand laid on him there as he ran by. He jogs in 21 yards for another score. It's 28-7. The very next drive. This is a fourth down play. Right there, one hand touches Prince as he goes 45 yards in for a hat trick that makes it 35-7. The next time Stonebridge gets the ball, Thompson gets his first touchdown pass of the year, hitting Prince through the air for 30 yards. Touchdown 4 for Prince makes it 42-7. Still first half. Second half, Brandon Bailey breaks through a hole. He goes 48 yards for a score, and it's 42-14. Stonebridge playing some of the younger players at this point, but Bryn giving it all he had. He takes this one himself, 17 yards down inside the 10. This one was called back as well due to another penalty on the Spartans, but Bryn continues back. A few plays later, he hits Dan Collins on a 23-yard strike. The Spartans seem to get a lot of work in this game down the stretch, but they need to understand they are much better than they played tonight. Stonebridge may not have another game this easy the rest of the year. I know he wouldn't want this kind of attention with this much criticism of his team, but Bryn Renner played a magnificent game tonight and gave tremendous leadership for his team to follow the rest of the year. For Burger King and Max Preps out at Ashburn, Virginia, I'm Joe Ball.